Jeffrey, come on, Jeffrey, get me. I want you. Both of them grabbed me on both sides like that. I said, hey, I'm not dead yet, man. You guys don't bother me. Let's go. Come on, get away from me, man. Get away from me. And they grabbed me like that. And then this old man named Guinness Colden, he came around and said, get that hutja, get away, get that hutja. Yeah, I came that close to death.
That close, huh?
Yeah.
I should line up everything in post. I'm sitting here today with Jeffrey John. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Jeffrey.
My name is Jeffrey John. I'm 66 years old. I'm Venetie Gutchen, and the reason I record this right now is because the reason I want to talk about in the future that we're living here in Venetie, we Gutchen people, we're the last of the tribe, not between Venetie and Arctic, Old Crow, and Fort McPherson, and Atlavik, and Sikachik. All these are people. This is our Gutchen people, and the reason we're living today is you have to live off the land, hunting and trapping, and we strong people. We come from cold weather. I mean, we're from Arctic Circle. And our great-grandfather down there in the old village is right below Venetie. We live right by the Chanla River, east side of Fort Yukon. Fort Yukon is west side. Fort Yukon, and they live right on the river. They depend on the king salmon. Those are river people, Fort Yukon. They know how to hunt on the river with boat. They're expert. These are good people there. They're with boat. But us in Venetie, we use snow machine, and we hunt for caribou. Porcupine herd come and visit us year after year, over close to 100 years. And our great ancestor, and from the old village, from right down here below in old Venetie, they used dog team. And in those days, back in 1960s and 50s, people don't hunt with snow machine. They use snowshoe with walking with snowshoe, walking ahead of dog team. And back in I was born 1956. I think 1960 to 65 or 70. There used to be a lot of people living in Venetie when I was growing up, and I see a lot of people. These are people with my father, Walter John, and David Sumble, David Henry, and Moses Sam, and Stephen Fredson. All these got a dog team. They hunt and trap on the Venetie land, yeah. And there used to be like 20 or 30 family living here, and everybody's having good life. And my grandfather Enoch John was living too. She went to blind, and he had cataract in his eye. In those days, back in 1960, they don't cut the cataract off, and he went blind. And anyway, I'll go back to the main story. So people hunt and trap, and that's how we grew up in Old Venetie. And then the Old Venetie got flooded out in 1972, and we lost everything down there. So Senator Ted Stevens got us grant money, and then we built a new village up here in Venetie. And to this day, the caribou is still coming from the Brooks Range. Brooks Range we're right close to the Brooks Range, right close to the Brooks Range, and Yukon Flat is 200 square miles from the west and east side is home of the caribou. We stay right at home of the caribou, and the caribou come, and we get excited. We hunt caribou. We don't just go out and just shoot as many we want. We just get as much as we can to survive, just to eat. We donate meat to people. us Gutchin people, and we're the last survival, like I said, but we need to talk to the kids. And the kids, we need to talk Gutchin to them so they could understand and learn in the future. After we're gone, and the kids will take over the village. And this is the only time we got to learn how to teach the kids to talk Gutchin and give them the trapping and hunting rights, and teach them how. And today is 2022, and everything just go by fast. Life is just go fast, and we lost a lot of elderlies, and a lot of people die in the graveyard. They fill up the graveyard down here, and all the people die with COVID. People die with cancer. People die with sickness, and it's just there's too many Gutchin people we lost. But I'm going to be the next elderly. I'm 66 now, and so my turn to teach people how to hunt and trap on this great land of ours, in beautiful Gutchin land we're living in. And to this day, we just got to keep on living, and I hope the other villages like Sikachik and Fort McPherson and Old Crow and Tlavik and Arctic Village. Oh, I forgot that Birch Creek and Jalkitsik too, they're all Gutchin too, and Fort Yukon, and then Circle, I forgot about them. I mean, they're our neighbors, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then they live with us, and we all talk Gutchin, and let's keep that Gutchin dance up, and let's keep it up, and just keep on living and hunting and trapping, you know. And I also like, and I'm floor man. I do floor man for Gutchin fiddle dance, and I did this for 20 years now, and I lead that dance. And I wrote that board down. How are you going to hold it toward the camera?
Yeah, right to the camera's good.
I hold this camera, and I hope you read it. Did they read it?
Oh, they could read it, yeah. They'll pause it if they want to read it.
And if you pause it, and you can read it, and you can see what I'm doing here, and I'm a Gutchin guy, and I do all the dances, and I wrote all the dances on right below. And you could focus on the camera and look at it really close. And this is what I do for 20 years. And to this day, I'm still doing the dance off and on, and I'm supposed to go to Arctic Village for the Spring Carnival, but I did this Gutchin dance here at Venetie Spring Carnival last week, and now Arctic Village, they're doing their carnival up there, but my leg is hurting, and I can't make it this year, because hopefully next year my leg get better, and then I could do the dance next year up there, yeah.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
I always see you out there dancing, right? Getting everybody out there on the floor.
Yeah, that's my main purpose, to put everybody on the floor, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
And you know all the dances, huh?
Yeah, I know all the dances, yeah.
And you run it, huh?
I run it, yeah. I did that. I do a lot in Fairbanks too. I run a lot of dances, but Midway is coming up next year, and they want me to do the dance there too.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
But Midway, they only do square dance, but I need to do all the Gutchin dance here. But I need Jerry Frank to go there, and to play the violin. I need to pay his way up there, yeah.
Yep, I went there last time they had it. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I can't really remember with the corona going on, but
yeah.
I went there, and they do square dance, and they do the 2-step, and then they danced jig. Even 2 men won the jig contest. They're brothers. They dance side by side.
Yeah.
And they dance around like that. They don't do the flower pattern like we do.
Yeah.
They kind of just dance out, and they dance backwards.
Yeah.
But that's a nice place to go to. That's Midway by Fort McPherson.
Is that they do that in end of July?
I can't remember. I think
I
so.
think end of July, yeah.
It was during the rainy season, because we came back and it was mud. But that would be good to go there. Yeah.
So I need Jerry Frank to go there with me and do all the Gutchin dance, a couple and Venetie and Virginia Reel.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What does Venetie mean?
Venetie means 2 people with man and women. They dance together, and this is an old man dance.
Oh,
this is elderly dance, yeah.
Okay.
And that's an elderly dance, and you're not supposed to dance fast with it, but I see young people dance too fast with it, and I told them slow down, but they don't listen to me. I was going like this to them, slow down. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it's an elderly kind of dance.
That's elderly dance.
Does that mean a drop of brandy?
Brandy
That song "Drop of Brandy." They played that at Midway, and I was always wondering.
Brandy. That's just the music.
That's a different music.
That's just the music.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a slow dance.
Slow dance.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a waltz. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They do a slow dance. Yeah.
That's good. Right on. That'd be good to get you there.
Yeah, I need to get up there and get all those people to dance and do all the A couple, like I said. Do all these dance here.
Yep, right there.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it say Venetie, rope dance, square dance, double jig, 8 couple, rabbit dance, and the rabbit dance is mostly for kids, right?
Right. The rabbit dance is for the kids. Yeah.
You could put it down. They'll see it.
Yeah.
They could. We could put it up too. I could put it up later too.
Yeah. It's also nowadays it's all those Gujin people into they're doing the fast food now. I don't want that fast food with a soda. They drink too much. They need to cut down on their sugar too. Yeah.
Yeah, sugar and salt.
Sugar and salt is really bad for the Gujin health, and you guys need to cut that down on that sugar, especially soda pop and fast food like microwave food. I don't like that to see that, and I wish all the Gujin people upper north, they need to cut down on their sugar, and sugar will get to you later on. It catch up to you with your life, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You'll have diabetic or something like that, you know.
Yep. I come out of Fairbanks addicted to fast food.
Yeah.
I addicted to McDonald's and Wendy's, and I came out of Fairbanks. I went straight to fish camp, and I ate nothing but king salmon for weeks. Man, I felt good after that.
Yeah.
King salmon cured me.
My son Jeffrey started eating those fast food, and he don't listen to me too. I need to bring him back here and start eating Gujin food. Yeah.
There's a lot of salt in fast food, so that's how we get addicted to it.
Yeah, and they use a microwave. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad stuff right there, microwave.
Yeah, man. Anyway, I'll go back to dancing. So, every time I go on the floor, I need everybody to go out and dance.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want Dan out there to say, "Hey, come on, let's go." You know, "Hey, come on, let's go." Everybody got to get on the floor, and Jerry Frank, or playing good violin music, or Brandy, and he teaches our Gujin dance too, and I'd like to see Brandy youth faith to play with us too, and that'd be really good.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
You got to get some people who know these different dances.
But I could teach them too. Same time, I'd be out there and do instruction on it.
Oh yeah. They probably even invite you. You know that?
Yeah.
They get a little video of you out there. They might even invite you.
You're gonna put this on video on YouTube now.
I'll put it on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like to see it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's 4:00 right now in Venetie. It's sunshine and springtime now, and caribous are migrating north already. The females with pregnant one are moving ahead to Anwar now to have their babies, but the male stay behind. I don't know why they do that, but the snow start getting slushy, and the snow will turn into water. That's when the males start moving up north. And it's pretty interesting to see that. And the pilot, Danny, told me that he saw over 1 million caribou. Close to 1 million.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Whew, that's a lot of caribou, 1 million. Huh?
Yeah, that same caribou they go through Canada. When you go to Midway, you'll probably meet some semples. I met about 4 semples, 4 semples when I went there.
Yeah.
So you'll see that the Gujin are there too. They do Dene conference. You should go to that one too. Look up that one, Dene conference.
When is that? Is that once a year?
It was right before Midway. I'm not sure when it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
But I'll go back to dancing because I always see it. The dancing. I find out dancing is really important because I'm going through a lot of old videotape.
Yeah.
And most of the oldest tape I'm finding is dancing footage because that's what they were videoing. Huh?
Yeah.
So I'm finding stuff from the 90s, 97, even as back as 86. And dancing has been a big part. Especially
Gujin life,
yeah. And so I like how you're talking about it and how it's very important to.
Back in 1965, when I grew up, I was 9 years old, and my mom made me rabbit coat, with parka, and she make rabbit skin pants and rabbit coat on me, and I had little slipper on. And I was outside cold, like 40, 50 below, and they're dancing in there, and I peek in there. I barely remember it, and all those old people dance. They're all dressed up. They got that boots on with black pants and white shirt, and And the women wear long dress, they dress nice, for dance.
Oh, yeah.
And all those trappers coming back from 40, 50 miles away, and they're all coming in they bring in food, like beaver meat, caribou meat, and moose meat,
Ooh, yeah.
Dole sheep meat, and, porcupine meat, and fish. They all bring it in, and they have potlucks for 1 or 2 weeks straight. And then after Christmas, New Year, they all pack up their dog, and after the dance, they all go back to their trap line,
Oh, yeah.
It's been like this for 100 years, and our people was really smart people, yeah.
That's a big thing, when the trappers come in.
Yeah, my grandfather, like John was playing Jake, and those trappers throw $20 right behind him, right below him, and big pile of $20, and while they're paying him, for playing violin, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
More of a communal payment.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How long is running now?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Not too sure.
30 minutes?
No, 19 minutes.
19 minutes.
But some of that was us setting up.
Yeah.
But we got a couple. We could just keep going. We'll just talk between us. You don't have to look at the camera no more either. The camera. You told them your part. The camera.
Yeah.
That's good. Now we could talk like this.
So
you want to tell any old good stories? You got any old stories?
We got a lot of good stories. In those days, people trap with. They're really smart people. They know how to catch animal, and they're really expert.
Yep.
They just know how to catch animal. I heard they even use wood trap too.
Ooh.
Man, they catch those wood trap with wolverine, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fall on them, deadfall?
Yeah, deadfall, heavy deadfall, yeah.
Okay, yeah. My brother's looking into that.
Yeah, and then what else they do? They travel miles and miles all over the mountain, and they just explore new land, and they just travel with dog team, and they just camp out right there. They get tired, and they call it nehak, where they just burn that area where they're going to sleep, and then put branches. They burn that area, make like campfires sit, and they put that tree branch over it like that, and then they put sleeping bag, and then they put tarp over it.
Oh, okay.
See how warm it is? Yeah, they just sleep in the warm, and then they wake up, and they feed their dogs. They got 7 or 8 dogs running with them, and they feed their dog with fish, with fish and rices and talo. These are 3 main things. And they feed it to their dog, and they start walking with snowshoes again. They walk ahead of snowshoes and breaking trail.
Wow. And
they sit trapped, and a lot of marten trap. They just keep going and sitting trap after trap all day long till nighttime fall. And the same thing again. They sleep again, and eat and sleep tired, and the next day they go, yeah.
They're on Indian time.
Indian time, yeah.
There's no schedule, really.
Yeah, no schedule. They just go and go, yeah.
And then something happens, you got to deal with it, huh?
Yeah, they got to deal with it, yeah.
There's no next Wednesday, yeah?
Yeah, no next Wednesday, because every day is just, that's the way they trap, and they're catching a lot of fur, because the reason they catch a lot of fur is because they don't use snow machine. The snow machine, when we're driving it, the fume, the animals smell that fume, but the dog team is just the animal dog track, so you don't, they're catching a lot of fur. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that little bit of gas that come out.
Yeah, that smell it, the animals smell it, yeah. The reason they do that is nowadays is dog team is more dependable than snow machine, because snow machine break down, and dog team don't break down. You just feed them and, take care of them.
Yep.
And bed them down, and you never break down with dog team, yeah.
Yeah, you got it right there.
Yeah, that's a good thing, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How many minutes now?
Oh, we're on like 20 minutes.
Okay.
I got a couple of things we could ask you there. I asked about your father raised a lot of dogs. He's a musher, huh?
My father's Walter John is a musher. He had 7 dogs. And a wolf, Zo and Lightning. There's a 2 male Lightning and a wolf. And my dad sent those leader to the house. And Dad, I said, how come you bring them to the house? Because they're my special leader. I treat them good, he said. And he keep them by the fire. And they just lay there and rest. And then he take them outside and then tie them up again. But there's a 2 best leader that he had, and 7 years he's been winning in a men race in Venetie with the 7 dogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's when George Atla came in and buying dog left and right, and he bought a lot of dog from Jimmy Robert that time, and he's trying to buy those 7 dog, and my father almost fight him. I said, hey, no, it's not for sale. And George Atla keep coming to him. He went 5 or 6 times to my dad's house, and my dad said, no, not for sale. And he holding a lot of money up to him too, trying to buy them, you know.
Yeah.
And my dad said, no, that's not, those are my dogs, other ones not for sale. And he keep coming up, and finally he gave up, yeah.
He sold it to him?
No, he didn't sold it to him.
George Atla gave up, okay.
He gave up, George Atla gave up,
okay.
yeah.
And that was back in that day. There was a lot of dog teams would come into town. Huh?
Oh, we down here in Venetie, we had 16 teams. Yeah,
16 teams. Wow, from all over the state. Huh?
No, here in the village, 16 teams.
Wow. And then the George Atla and other big mushers would come in and race
they're just buying dogs left and right because he got a lot of money from his movie. You know, he got a lot of money from his movie. Spirit was the Wind. Yeah,
Spirit of the Wind. Yeah, I like that.
And then
movie.
he was buying that. He's buying left and right and buying best dog from every village. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I see what he's doing. That's good. And because of all the dog teams that was here and people would come in, there was a lot of people would come in during Spring Carnival. Huh?
Yeah.
So there'd be a lot of dancers. Huh?
A lot of dancers, and we get a lot of my auntie Jessie and Sarah. They're running the dog mushing. They raised 69,000. You know, that one winter they didn't steal it or nothing. They raised that money. And guess who came in? Charlie Champagne, Roxy Wright Champagne, and all those top mushers came in. There's $4,000 first prize, so they came with his charter, and they took all our money, you know, because it was open class, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They let them come in and race, huh?
They raced and they took all our money. Yeah. We don't got a chance against those top mushers because they're...
they've been training, huh?
They're fast dogs, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're in the number 1 training kind of guys, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see... Did you graduate from, where'd you graduate? Did you go to school?
I graduated 74 to 77, and I went to Wrangell 74, and then from 72 to 74, I went to Wrangell 2 years, and then from 74, I went to Moniscum for 74 to 77. That's when I meet a lot of people, yeah.
Okay. So you did most of the time Edgecombe. That's where you graduated, huh?
Yeah, I graduated, and then I did into a welding class, but my eyes started bothering me. And then 78, I was here in Venetie, and they're building the high school. And one of the union guy named Tim Sharp and joined the union, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how I joined the union,
That's how you got in the union, huh? So you did a lot of hunting too, huh?
Yeah, 25 and 20 years I've been hunting Venetie around surrounding area.
Yeah.
And I was making 1-day trip to the mountain, 6 hours. I was shooting caribou, and I come back down. I eat 1 sandwich and a thermos bottle of coffee, you know. With the wagon, 1 full tank, and I got 1 full tank, and the wagon, I go up and I run around on the mountain. It's like 40 miles from here, you know, on top of the Brooks Range, and I shoot 3 caribou, I skin it, and then I just had enough to bring it down. My 1-day trip, by the nighttime fall, around 7 or 8, I come back to Venetie, and I bring the caribou meat.
Let's see, what else I got to ask you about? How about you grew up in the old village, down the bank?
Yeah, old village, and we mostly live on caribou meat and moose meat, and people live a hard life in those days because they got no food stamp or nothing, you know, with GA. There's no GA or food stamp those days. They're actually using shotgun marriage, and they throw a woman to a man together, and they call it shotgun marriage. And that's how come a lot of them got shotgun marriage, and that's how the village grew up together.
Oh, you had to do it then, huh?
Yeah. Right now, we don't have shotgun marriage right now because we need... A lot of guys in the village don't have a woman right now because they don't know how to date. That's another problem too right now. And 2 years ago, I brought a woman to Venetie. I invited her, and I just invited her to dance with her, have fun with her. And I told those guys, go look on the Facebook, and hey, I got 4-wheeler, I got boat, I got good house.
Advertise themselves.
Advertise themselves, and somebody will respond because Alaska's a big state.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody say, hey, you got everything, so I'm coming, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's going to show her picture on the computer, and
talk together, and that's how they're going to bring the women. And I need to bring that up on the meeting, but man, we don't have a meeting too.
But still, yeah, that is an issue. I see that as an issue.
I was thinking maybe I'll go to Fort McPherson and talk to Chief, and I want to bring 5 or 6 single women here and marry them off to those village guys, you know.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good, huh?
But having a little problem with money problem, because how we're going to feed those women, you know, and how we're going to pay them. I need to fix my house good so they stay here. I'll bring them in and feed them, and then one by one I need to just divide to those women to those single guys.
Yeah.
How's that sound? I mean, I sound crazy, but I need to help these village people.
Yeah, that might work for kind of a little bit older people, but nowadays everybody got it in their mind. You know, people might not like what to do with that, but yeah, that would be awesome. That would work good. I see that every now and then. Someone will bring their girlfriend in, they'll break up, and they'll stick around here, and they'll get with somebody else. You know. So.
Yeah, but the problem is, I think Gwich'in women from Fort McPherson, we went to Sikachik 2 years ago. We have Gwich'in gather up, and then those Sikachik women want the last guys to come and give them. See, right there, they see that.
Okay.
They want to get them from Sikachik, you know, because there's a lot of Gwich'in women that want to be married to Alaska guys. But that's a problem because there's no money because they live so far away, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to get them there or us there. It's kind of difficult, huh?
Could we just go to those 4 villages up there by Old Crow and Sikachik and Fort McPherson and Atavik and just tell those people we need some women for those guys?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Could we ask them, or what do you think?
I don't know. Us sitting here talking about it, they might hear about it and they'll say, "Hey, Venetie needs women. Let's send them in."
Arctic Village too.
that too.
And Fort Yukon and Birch Creek.
That's
and
something. That's important. What you're saying.
And Circle too.
Yeah.
Don't forget those other villages, not only Venetie and Arctic. I mean, those other villages too.
Mm-hmm. All over the place. We're outnumbered the women in Alaska. That's the thing too.
Because I need to bring those Canadian women to us. You know.
That sounds good. Well, we'll as we talk about it and this goes online, they'll see what's going on.
Yeah, and then there's another good solution I found is they broke trail from Arctic Village and Old Crow, and that trail broken already, so we could go from Old Crow and go that way with snow machine, was from Venetie to Arctic, and then from Arctic to Old Crow and then to Fort McPherson, and we could visit each other.
Well, another thing too is we don't have many gatherings anymore. We used to do a lot of gatherings. I'm looking at old tape, and I would see people from the Northwest Territory, like Old Crow and Fort McPherson, and they were here. And also there's volleyball tournaments and youth Naga Elder Youth Conference. There was a lot of things going on, and I think that's a big thing we're missing now. For marry outside of the tribe, you know. And bring in more people. And let's say, you know, one person from Fort McPherson comes here and they get married in, and all of a sudden, you know, the doors open for other people that they know to come here and visit them and also get married into the tribe and, you know, grow the village a little bit.
But there's a problem. That's a problem with Canada and U.S. right now. How are we going to work that out?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, though.
Trying to figure it out. At least we had that snow machine. And how long will it take us from, how many hours is from Arctic Village to Old Crow? How many hours snow go right that?
I don't even know. I never.
Well, they make history already because Arctic Village and Old Crow, they trade together, you know, when they break that trail together. That's an open door to Gwich'in people right there.
There you go. We got to do that, Or we could create groups on Facebook and other ways to connect more with the Gwich'in side of Canada, you know?
Yeah.
But even here locally, there used to be, you know, Stevens would come in, Fort Yukon, Chalkitsik. Just in these villages along, they used to have volleyball tournaments and meetings.
Yeah.
People from Fairbanks would come in. Just to start there would be good, you know? Once you get a big meeting going, once you get a big conference going, you can call it Gwich'in Conference and publicize it. Other Gwich'in from Canada will start to come in, like how we go there.
Yeah,
I see a lot of good video where they're heading off to Old Crow, you know.
Yeah,
and we'll head there, and also just more like that, more gatherings too, like Midway.
Yeah,
if we brought more people to Midway from Venetie,
but they had a hard time riding. They had a hard time with. See, there's another problem with money and transportation. That's what Gwich'in people having a hard time with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got no right. We don't know how to drive,
Oh, that's a far ways too. That's a crazy road I went on. We had some really close close calls on that road to Fort McPherson.
Yeah.
So that's another deal. But that's important. Like what you're talking about is really important because the demographics need to change a little bit around here. We're kind of like in a dying village. You know? We're not growing like we should be. If we're not
a lot of Gwich'in people die off already, and we need to breed some more new Gwich'in people. That's what I want to Canada people to try to join us and have more women come here and have married them up, you know. I mean, this is no joke. This is serious, you know.
That's
I mean, I'm not bullshitting or nothing like that. This is serious thing.
Yeah, I understand.
Not only Venetie and Arctic that include Bruce Creek and Circle and Chalkitsik and Fort Tickon. Yeah, they're all Gwich'in people.
I get what you mean, and that's really important. That's the future of the tribe.
Yeah, that's the future right now because we lost too many Gwich'in people die up, and we don't want Gwich'in people die up. We got to breed some more, you know. I mean, bring some more women in.
Oh, it's shaking. Why is it shaking? Yeah, but that's important.
Not something on the table you're shaking.
Oh yeah, there we go. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's really important. I like what you're saying. It's really important what's going on. So hey,
but the trail is broken now. We can go visit.
We can head over there. We need.
But what do we need to go through Canada? What do we need? ID card.
You're gonna need your passport or a couple.
Even with snow machine.
I'm guessing, yeah. Even with snow machine, even with boat. When they go there on Old Crow on boat, the Mounties are there to check their ID. Yeah, you either have to have your passport or a couple strong IDs.
No, I got good an ID card and tribal card. That's what they need. I got it right here. I can show it to the video. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't accept tribal cards. Really, they might make an exception, but you need strong ID. That means your birth certificate or your social security. You don't have to show the camera. You don't want to expose your name to the camera.
No, I mean the reason I want to do it to the camera is because that tribal enrollment card I got. I'm looking for it right now.
Oh, okay.
And if I find it, and then I'll show it to them, yeah.
Hey, you need more water? I'll get you water.
Yeah. So this is a pretty good interview, no?
Oh, yeah. Good video. Turning out really
good. So, yeah, then to this day, we don't have no Canada people come and visit us because we're all hiding out.
Yeah. Corona.
We're all hiding out.
Yeah, we're hiding out.
And how long are we going to be hiding out? 100 years been passed already and we're still hiding out.
Yeah.
Why? Why are we hiding out? Answer me that.
Hiding out from who? The government or each other?
Each other.
You're hiding out from each other? I don't know. Weirdness? Maybe? Shyness? There's a lot of shyness going on. I grew up shy. Oh, there's a card.
Okay, this is the card you need to, your ID card and your tribal card. This is what you need when you go across the Canada border. Yeah, you need to show this to the Mountie right here.
Oh yeah.
Could they see it?
Oh, they'll see it. It's good. Huh? Oh yeah, they'll see it. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Yeah, they'll see it good. Yeah, but I think it'd be good to get your passport. I got a passport card.
Yeah.
And I got my passport and my passport card all at once.
Yeah.
And you go into you go into Fairbanks and you make an appointment. You make an appointment at the post office.
Yeah.
And then that's when you get your picture taken. So that's the best way to get into Canada is to get your passport and your passport card. Because then I
have my passport card, but it expire. Yeah.
Yeah. You need to. So you.
I really renew it. Huh?
You get that because they have problems with the. When we got there last time, Larry Jonathan had his tribal ID like that, and they wouldn't accept it. They said that it's not a state issued ID.
So what they did with Larry Jonathan?
He found his other social security card and they let us through. I think they were going to let us through anyways because they did a check on him or something.
Yeah.
But they let us through anyways. But don't risk it. Go there with the strongest ID possible, even if it's your social security or your birth certificate.
Yeah.
It would be they call it really strong ID, and if you got
birth certificate and ID card.
Yeah, if you got two strong IDs like that, because it's issued by the state.
So I got one with a driver license and ID card. But this is real limit card. I don't have a real ID card.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look into that again because I know that tribal IDs they kind of don't want to use that as ID in Canada. I'm not sure about where you're heading to, But yeah, that would be a good thing to get to, because I know people go up on boat, right? They go to Old Crow on boat.
Okay, there's another problem. There's one more solution I'm thinking about is between Christmas and New Year. Why don't we just have charter plane from Fort? How much charter costs from Fort Pearson to Venetie?
Oh, I don't know. That's going to be a big one there. If it's charter is expensive from Fairbanks to here to get to Fort McPherson, that might be a little bit.
I mean, their plane, not ours.
No, their plane. I don't know.
We could ask them and find out, huh?
That would be good.
And we should just donate. The whole Venetie people should donate money, and we should let them come in and stay for 1 week for Christmas, New Year, and then buy their charter and go back to Fort McPherson. How's that sound?
That sounds good. That'll get them here. And then have a good time, good a lot of potlatches and dancing.
A lot of dance,
a lot of dance. I'll see you standing there. You'll be ready to go.
And
that would be good.
How much a charter will cost round trip with 10 people in it,
Oh, I don't know.
10 or 12?
I think it's flat rate. I don't think it matters how much people, but I think I'm guessing it would be kind of expensive. I'm from Canada into here, and then you have to deal with, passports, like I said.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about.
What about a snow machine? Could they come from snow machine from Old Crow to Arctic Willis and come down to Venetie?
That would be good.
Is that possible?
That would probably be really good. To get
save more money that way.
Save more money. You might even bypass security. It'd be nice. Bypass the government. But I think.
But we gotta let them know though that we're coming in. Gotta be honest.
I think to start off though would be to start just getting this Gwich'in gathering going again. Get how they used to back in '92 they had a gathering here.
Yeah.
And they talked against alcohol and all that. They got up and I've seen some strong people talking against alcohol and stuff like that. And so I think just to get that kind of gathering going, and if 5 or 6 people come in from Canada and they have a good time, they'll tell their friends next year it'll be bigger gathering.
Yeah,
it'll be good to get T-shirts because if you give them a T-shirt and they're wearing it around Canada or wherever they're at, people say, hey, you went there, Venetie, 2022, and then the next one will be bigger and bigger, but you got to fund it. You got to have some kind of money, TCC or whoever's got to start pouring money.
But we need to, year ahead, we need to get that charter money, like I said.
That would be good.
Bring it in.
Yeah, that would be the best.
But we take 1 year to raise money,
Raise money
for their charter to come in,
Yeah, and then talk.
And they could bring their own violin player and we could do their square dance too.
Yeah.
And we got to give them housing too here in Venetie,
housing, everything.
And feed them,
Be ready to go.
Yeah.
Everything ready, everything set up, water is bought, bottled water, everything is done. That would be nice.
And if we start visiting each other like that, and pretty soon the women will start coming in and married into the guys.
It all could start right here. Just us talking about it could start it off.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, somebody from Canada could comment on my video here, and then
you can put it on the video right now. Are we on video or put it on the YouTube?
Yep, we'll put it on YouTube and everything. Yeah. So that's a good way. We'll work on that.
Yeah.
That'll be one thing we work on.
Yeah.
But
that'll be really interesting to see that. Yeah, because we've been hiding out too long. I mean, we're just not in. We're just like hiding out. Why are we hiding out?
That's right. We put our.
They're just right. They're just right there.
They're right there, and they're part of our tribe. There,
yeah. Yeah.
And, we hide out. We put our hood on.
Yeah.
We wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
We hide from the world.
Yeah.
Because we don't really know what to do in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Because you don't hunt moose in San Francisco.
No.
So we're up here.
We're in a special ground, yeah.
We're
on special ground right now, yeah.
Oh, yeah. A lot of hunting went on this 1.8 million acres.
Yeah.
So you used to go out in the snow, huh? You used to go up in the mountains, you said, huh?
Yeah, we do hard to work, especially with no trail. We have to use snowshoe. We get stuck a lot of time with snowshoe. We have to go up ahead and break trail.
Mm-hmm. You ever been in an emergency situation where you got stuck in the snow and it's cold?
Oh, and when it's stuck like that, you have to build fire. And main thing is a fire. Mm-hmm. You have to build your campfire and drink hot tea and to get something to eat. That's your energy right there.
Keep your core warm.
Yeah, and then hot tea is the main thing. You keep your body warm, and then you get your strength back, and that's how you keep going. That's how Gwich'in people did that for 100 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. You ever get stuck in the blizzard and get lost?
Stuck in the blizzard, you have to wait till the blizzard stop.
They say one time that Tim went out and found you in the blizzard or something like that.
I was lost for 17 hours, and the 6 moose I was running in the valley, and this is on the Brooks Range, right above Venetie. Mm-hmm. And the wind switched on me, and I got lost, and And then I got lost and I walked 2 mountains. You know how big those Brooks ranges?
Oh yeah, big mountain.
And then I walked and then I had frostbite on my toe, yeah.
Ooh.
But not too bad though. Lucky I didn't lose my toe, yeah.
You got turned around?
No, I was walking and then those spirit people that die up there, they came to me and tried to get me, yeah. Say, come on, Jeffrey, get me. I want you. Both of them grabbed me on both sides like that. I said, hey, I'm not dead yet, man. You guys don't bother me. Let's go. Come on, get away from me, man. Get away from me. And they grabbed me like that. And then this old man named Guinness Colden, he came around and said, get away. And then Guinness Colden was leading me back up to the mountain. And then as we leading up to the mountain, I see a lot of dead people, hear their voice on the other side of the mountain. Mm-hmm. And all the people that pass on here, I hear them, they're talking, and I want to go over there, but they're dead, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So I just keep walking with Guinness, and Guinness waved at me and said, bye-bye, and then he disappeared. And then that's when Tim found me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I came that close to death.
That close, huh?
Yeah.
And they wanted you, huh?
They want me, but I'm not ready, yeah.
You said no.
Yeah,
That's important, huh? It's important in a situation.
You have to hold your mind. You can't lose your mind, yeah.
If you lose your mind, that's it, huh?
That's it. I won't be back. I won't be talking to you here now, yeah.
You wouldn't be sitting right here if you didn't have strong mind.
Yeah, you don't have strong mind. You got to have your good strong mind. Yeah.
And you've been conditioned to have strong mind your whole life, huh?
Yeah.
Because we're in an extreme situation out here. There's no 5 minutes to get to the ER, you know?
Yeah. Well, you're on your own right now. Once you're in your village, you got to take care of yourself and eat good and exercise and, you know, just day by day. Mm-hmm. Living in the north is, you can't just sit around to TV and look at TV. You have to go out there and hunt and trap and do something. You got to keep yourself busy, you know, so you won't be bored, you know. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You got to keep your mind busy, yeah?
Yeah, keep your mind busy, yeah.
That's what I've been hearing on the hypothermia situation. You got to keep your mind running.
Yeah.
Because you can't give up. Once you give up, the hypothermia could take you.
Yeah. You got to keep your mind occupied, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good story.
Yeah.
I like that. That shows the...
But that door's open right now to Canada, man. Mm-hmm. Any day you guys go visit our people, visit them. Don't stay in Alaska now.
Yeah, get out.
Get out.
Mm-hmm. And Canada is a good place. I like Canada.
I like to visit them, yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we hiding out? We've been hiding out 100 years now.
I don't know. I've been too. I finally went to Canada about 5 years ago. First time I went there, and I just kind of didn't know. Some people don't know. If you show them the footage, though, they'll get a hold of it. You popularize the footage.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been doing. I'm going through and I'm going to find out the really good dances and footage, and I'm going to popularize your dancing. I'm going to popularize the footage of Canada, and more younger people will say, "Hey, look at that." Midway, look how much fun they had at Midway on that big stage. You know? Look what's going on in Northwest Territory. Oh, I didn't even know there's Gwich'in over there. I didn't know there's you're Patrick Simple. Oh, there's Semples in Canada. You know, you got family there. You know, so it's connection. You know.
Yeah.
And if we popularize it, it'd be good. Yeah, right there.
And I did that dance in Sikachik, and the word went by fast in Fort Pearson. And then Willie Field went up there for 1 year in summertime. He said, "Where's Jeffrey? Where's Jeffrey John? Where's Jeffrey?" Everybody's saying that. See how popular I got? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. You could be good floor man is always good to find, you know.
Gee whiz. I could do 400 or 500 square dance right now. Mm-hmm. I could put 500 people out there in square dance.
Yeah. You got a microphone, too? When you're up there? Or are you just yelling at them?
I could get microphone. It'd be easier with microphone.
I seen they use that little microphone.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we need that door's open right now from Arctic Village to Old Crow. The door's open.
Yeah.
Why are we waiting around here? You know.
Because there's just nobody to organize. We're getting here. We're talking about it, and somebody maybe will trigger somebody's mind. Say, hey, I'm gonna go.
If we visit them, what's going to happen? They're going to come and visit us.
They can come visit us. We got to go first, huh?
We got to go first.
We should go first. It's easier for us to go than it's for them to come, you know?
Yeah.
Because United States is hard to get into sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Going into Canada, I mean, they were gonna let us go. Larry Jonathan with his cheap ID, they were about to let us in before he found his strong ID. I'm pretty sure they were gonna let us in.
Yeah.
So it'd be easier for us to go, I think.
Yeah.
anyways.
But I wonder how much the charter costs for Christmas and New Year, though. We need to raise money for that.
That
Remember
would be
what I
good.
said?
Yeah.
And place to stay in Venetie so they could dance with us and eat with us with potlatch.
Yeah, even if it's just a couple of them. Even
No,
if
not a couple of them, 10 or 12 or
okay.
15. I'm talking about a lot of people that make it more fun that way.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And get to know them too.
We got to find them, and hopefully they could build money on their side too, and then we could pitch in.
Pitch in with their money and our money with charter. Gee, that'd be easy like that.
Yeah, that'd be good. And maybe I could do it. I got some samples. Maybe I'll just try to bring in all the samples.
Gee, that's how the relative. That's what I mean. I mean, that's what I need to start up right now. Because we've been hiding out too long, 100 years.
Long time, huh?
We've been we put our hook down and we just hide out,
And we walk the gravel. We kick stones instead of we're out there doing something interesting.
Yeah.
We got to do more interesting stuff. Like this is interesting, huh?
It is interesting talking here.
We'll talk some more. We'll get more talks done.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
How long? How many minutes now?
We've been going for 50 minutes.
Okay, that's good enough.
That's good enough
for
okay,
today.
We'll
do that tomorrow again.
We'll do some more. Yeah, we'll keep going.
Tomorrow.
Huh?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Try to do every day, maybe even.
Until I leave.
Until you leave, because I know you got good stories. We're gonna have to pull them out of you.
Yeah.
And then we'll give it to the world to see us, to understand.
Yeah.
It's hard for people to understand Venetie and Gwich'in culture unless we talk about it.
Yeah.
Just a video of dancing. Don't really do it, even though that's great video. But we need to talk about it more, understand more, the better understanding, and then we'll grow. We got to grow.
Once our charter play, we pitch in, the people will come in, they'll have more fun too. We'll have more fun with them.
Yeah,
and then they will go back home and they say, hey, I went to Venetie and dance with people.
Yeah.
Gee, they'll be talking about the words will spread,
Yeah, and then we put it on the video. It'll be spread out. We'll get thousands of views on the video.
Yeah, and then that snow-go trail broken too, so we start going in with a snow-go and, gee, hey, come Venetie, people, come in with snow machine, man, they'll be interesting. They'll be here we come in with snow machine, that'll be really interesting, Yeah,
I can even make a race out of it.
Yeah.
Race to Canada.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Huh?
But we have to go in first and start them up.
Yeah, you got to start them up. We got to get everybody knowing about it.
Yeah.
The advertisement.
Yeah.
All right there, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Johnny.
Signing out.
Signing out.
Right.